If you haven't been living under a rock recently, then you've probably seen Roblox unveil another event of theirs titled The Hatch, which is based on egg hunts. A thing that got the community excited once again because they bring back a beloved series of events that people hope to return after its last installment being back in 2020. But the community's reception shifted to anger after they began to dig deeper into this event and started to find out bad things about it, which made YouTubers post videos that it's gonna be awful. Now keep in mind that there were a total of 7 events with the death hunt formula in a row before this one appeared. They were all terrible and clearly we could tell we wouldn't receive a good one again. So why did y'all hype this up when it was first announced? Well, because eggs. The amount of low knowledge for the community to have is honestly quite unbelievable considering it has seen so many of these events that by now should have understood that it's gonna go for the same thing. You really expected to go for an event that is made of Karen Olovia and now snap back to reality. You're getting prepared to be fed corporate sludge with no emotions put into it. I'm not trying to say that they were completely horrible from front to back. I liked a few moments inside of them like the hubs and some games on the list. But the reason why these were the only positives is 1. The hubs are made by a literal Roblox veterans that were behind questing games on the platform, and 2. The good games are made by people who are actual human beings. The rest of the gameplay inside the events is just lazily organized and barely stuck together because of the whole messy environment that has been created by Roblox. There's a big difference between the devs for the hub and the devs for the games that were tied to the event, because most of the time the people in the second group don't care. These devs are in charge of the worst games on the platform that barely have any sort of gameplay and are made to get a quick buck from the younger audience that plays them. And even if Roblox sees these games to be awful, they still select them because they gain a lot of attraction from the community, which culminates in barely having any actual good games inside the list and making everyone miserable. So what did we do about this ignorant approach made by Roblox in order to make them create good events again? Nothing much, until now I think. We're stuck in a loop that has been circling around ways to farm our time created not only by Roblox but also content creators. Every time Roblox makes some sort of announcement for an upcoming event, people go out of the way to spread it across everywhere. Hot topics like these spawn loads of attention from the community and it gets interested to learn more about them. So the crew could get insight, people simply use proper social media like YouTube, which leaves content creators lots of opportunities to get people to look at their material, ranging from news to Sunny V2 essays. There's a long history of people covering topics for the sake of getting views that I think everyone is familiar with, and sometimes it can make me question how people even watch them in the first place. Remember when Metaverse Champions was going on, people spread a rumor about a hidden pink quackery that you could get if the Spark Skillwet team won? Yeah, all it was just a hoax to clickbait people and instead we got some wings. Or remember when Roblox announced the Classic and everyone started to think we're so back? Again, another poorly made event that people got fooled into believing that it's gonna be good. Now we're here, currently waiting for the hatch. At first people thought Roblox finally understood what the community wanted, but instead we are doing a protest to make it better or not make the event happen at all. However, what we're doing right now is a double-edged sword that on one side is an attempt to make Roblox understand us in order to make them not do a garbage idea, but on the other gives YouTubers an excuse to produce multiple videos on the same topic in the process. The only thing that made sense to be mad about was Roblox thinking it was fine to allow a condo creator into the event, especially when they did nothing about it after they removed him from the list. But when it comes to talking about them alone, it only deserves a short explanation. We already know that both Roblox and Teddy are disgusting people, so we don't need extra info on them. The rest of the stuff on the other hand is just people reacting to a corporation repeating bad decisions like they did in previous events. There really isn't anything left to call out anymore because we already did that before, and if anything we're just saying the same thing over and over again. Roblox abandoning the one game formula that was used in Econ 2018 is fair in their part because it barely benefited them. It temporarily takes the attention away from the developers' experiences, which weakens their playtime CCU and profits, so they will not stop continuing making death hunts. I feel like developers stepping down from being a part of the event won't really help out either because the platform has grown so much that there are an infinite amount of alternatives to choose from. So no matter how much you try to boycott it, I don't think we're gonna make Roblox listen to us. We need to understand that by doing more of these haywalks, it doesn't help us at all because at the end Roblox still garners a lot of money from the player base. Which leads to the main reason why all of it is happening, and it comes from the child audience in Roblox that I definitely know is watching this video. They play a significant role in big things happening on the platform that people definitely notice throughout Roblox's lifetime. And to prevent not only them but also everyone else from both watching videos and participating in events, I encourage you to ignore these topics as much as possible. It really will be a better thing to do than to feed onto this whole cycle that has appeared after Roblox's decisions and YouTubers taking advantage of the community community's demographic. I want people to do this because there's not any sort of enjoyment in participating in these feuds and it leaves everyone exhausted. Time is a really important thing to be aware of, and wasting it on this nonsense is sickening considering you can spend it on playing something that is actually enjoyable or doing more productive tasks. There are tons of opportunities on what to do when you're free. This thing will turn you into an NPC who always seeks for drama to spectate and will lead you to a downward spiral. If you're looking for ways to experience actual good events, then I suggest playing fan-made ones like in Retro Studio. They do a fantastic job of continuing the legacy of econs and other events that used to be in Roblox. And if it doesn't interest you, then I don't know, go play Super Meat Boy or something. Even if you will stick to playing new Roblox events after everything, I need to let you know that you're still gonna be a part of the problem. The excuse of playing events out of curiosity and free items doesn't work anymore. The experience in finishing events is utter hell, and not a lot of people decide to wear the items you get after the event finishes. There is no actual reward in doing them, you're really just throwing away your time for nothing, but eating up the whole drama on top of that is just gonna make you hit rock bottom that you won't get out of. Don't do it. To quickly summarize the whole video, don't pay attention to Roblox announcing events and people talking about them constantly. It really is that simple to understand because you're giving them unnecessary revenue just by watching them talk about the same topic. Just thinking about the fact that I had to step in and make this video to address the whole issue that has been ignored since whenever it appeared is kind of crazy. Original was making a video covering Forsaken Wolf as a game in a community, but this really pissed me off and I couldn't hold myself from letting it pass by. Stay tuned for that video because there's gonna be a lot of food for thought that you don't want to miss out. But until then, I'm big. Like or support me doing more content by subscribing to my channel, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. Might also join my Roblox group and Discord server. As always, thank you for watching the video. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.